Welcome, Taurus, to your October chakra reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you this month. Which chakras are going to be helpful and useful for you. Okay. We have the abundance. Ooh, nice. The abundance card is telling you, be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Oh, so pretty much what it's saying is don't use work as an excuse to not have to go to that party, or you know what I'm saying? So are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. Okay, so just remember, don't use I have to go to work as an excuse to have to get out of something. Okay, so for those of you that are doing that, that is not going to bring the abundance. That's going to hold the abundance back. Okay, so, or using also a job to ignore someone. Kind of looks like that over here. Okay, the love begins using the heart chakra. This is the solar plexus, by the way. That is saying, I can do things. Okay, I can do things. So what you want to tell yourself is, I can go to work and do this as well. And it could be just an excuse to yourself because you're getting tired. Maybe you're getting burned out and you don't really feel like doing these things. But maybe they're really necessary for you to feel that love begins. You know, it's bringing on kind of a negative thing. As we work, sometimes we get burned out. So I kind of see that happening within the love begins. But actually, if you would just take the time for yourself, instead of keep telling yourself, I can't do this because I have to do this. I can't do that because I have to do this. You'll actually find that by doing so, you're going to actually have a good time. And that's where the love can start, right? Like you'd be surprised, like, you know, like, whoa, you know what? Actually doing something besides this all the time and me thinking I have to go, is actually, wow, I'm having really a good time and really enjoying myself. So Spirit says, use wisdom. All I truly need is within myself. So you can do everything, right? It's almost like, that's funny because look, she has this list of things like she has to do. And that kind of feels like this over here. Well, I have to do this and I have to do that. And it's not bringing in where the love begins. The love begins can be anything, you guys. Okay. So yeah, it's almost like you're holding this list and you're telling yourself, I wish I had time for this. I wish I had time for that. And Spirit is saying, you know what? Use the wisdom deep within inside, because you know what? You can do those things. You're just kind of holding yourself back because it really feels like this guy over here. It's like, oh, I've got so much. Right? So you're kind of overdoing it. Be the giraffe and aspire for higher knowledge and wisdom. And there's that wisdom again. The giraffe is awesome because the giraffe can perceive things from a different level, right? He's way up there and he can look down on the ground. So they're actually saying, aspire to be the giraffe so you can see different perspectives. See what is 100% necessary so that you can get to your love begins. You know, if certain things are not necessary, don't worry about it. Was it 100% there, or was it an obligation? Were you just obligated to be there, but it's not 100% that you should be there? Because maybe from a different perspective, it's like, you know what? Maybe I should go to the river with everybody. I said that I would come in on Saturday, but I don't really have to be there. But I'm telling myself that I'm going to be there, right? Just call in and say, you know what? Other things have happened. I can't be there. Take it how it resonates. Okay. So it says you are the king of shields. Use the truth and wisdom within yourself. You are always the king of shields. So you're already aspiring with a lot of wisdom and logical thinking. But that's the point. Too much logical thinking. Because it would probably be illogical for you to say, I can't call in Saturday. I already told them that I would be there. Okay? But the next time that Saturday comes around and somebody wants to do something, see what I'm saying? Say, you know what? I think I'm going to go to the river with friends this time. I don't think that I'm going to do that, right, for the abundance. So a lot of logical thinking going on over here as you're being this king of shields. Maybe you're a boss, and so you're always in boss mode, or maybe you're just think all the time and are always doing things like boss mode, right? Hope that makes sense. Okay, so you have equilibrium over here. You're trying to balance all these things. You're like juggling things. Maybe you are. Maybe you're juggling the kids, plus the work, plus this, plus that. And maybe that's why you don't find the time. It's like you can't find the time because you have this list of things, right? So you're kind of need to find the balance and take the time needed to moderate everything. And with this coming underneath the wisdom, it's good because it's actually showing you, hey, look, you can find the perfect timing by, keeping one foot in the water, and one foot out. This is how you've been doing it. But I want you to go ahead and take the other foot out of the water for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can go and find the things that you enjoy doing as well without always feeling like I'm go, 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 right? Because you're going to end up burning out. Okay, so what chakra is needed for you? So we know you have the solar plexus and the heart, and getting to the heart of the matter, the things you love, and then of course getting to the things that you can do. You also have the most important one is the base chakra. Start at the base. Start rooting yourself for the foundations. This way you can start actually seeing, from the perspective of the giraffe. So getting back to what I have, I have the luxuries to do this and that, and then maybe, you want to kind of, juggle them around with the two of coins, the pros and cons of what you need and what's not needed, right? But at least that will put your risk factors where they need to be, and finding what is needed for you to feel more balanced. I feel like you have a balance issue a lot of times with the equilibrium over here, trying to find time, balance your thoughts, balance your everything, your daily routines. So going over here on the abundance, the love begins, the giraffe, and the King of Shields. See what Spirit has to say. Clarify on those for us, please. The Eight of Cups. Working on this, you will have progression, right? You'll have this wonderful progression. There'll also be this kind of perfect timing and this, just really finding that. This really feels like a balance issue, you guys. I'm really feeling balance and progressing and walking away at the perfect time to find the progression of where the love begins. So yeah, you're going to have to really get in touch. Maybe make that text message, maybe make that phone call to say, you know what, I want to go out and do this today. I said I was going to be here this day, but you know what, I've decided I'm going to do something for myself. So really taking that level up for yourself. Really aspiring higher and thinking and taking action towards something different for yourself without worrying about everything. The Lovers, yes, this is actually going to, I think there's going to be this, it feels like a release, like this, you know what, it does feel good. It does feel good to not have to run around as the King of Shields all day long, right? And shields, I mean, your pentacles over here. You've got the logical thinking, you have your money, you have your prosperity, you have everything that you need. You're in boss mode, you got your abundance, but it's like sometimes you need to come down off the throne just to like relax, right? Because with the King of Shields over here, it's just prosperity, money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I can see this, I can see that, I got my thinking going, I'm grounded, I got this, I got that. And it just feels like you're just going. Okay, so you can kind of step down out of the boss mode and go for the things that you love and just kind of relax. Yeah, with the Devil. Kind of having the realization on sitting on the Giraffe and the King of Shields over here. You're having this realization that Yeah, you know what? I've kind of got myself chained up over here. I do feel overwhelmed and a little chaotic because I do wear many hats where I'm always doing this, doing that. I have been going rough and going tough and going strong and maybe a little over strong. Maybe it even feels a little obsessive, a little excessive, right? Never giving yourself any time. So your soul says, yes, get into high priestess mode. Start using the higher wisdom, the higher inner wisdom. Don't worry about the logical thinking and being so grounded over here. Is the King of Pentacles over here. Shields is Pentacles. So, yeah, you don't need any of that right now. You just need to go have some you time. Get into the higher thinking. Start thinking about the things that you love, things you want to do. I mean, it could be just as simple as going to the park with the kids could just make you relax, right? And be like, wow, that'd be great. The moon over here. Yeah, it's the perfect, man, you got a lot of perfect timing right now, you guys. Perfect timing because of the moon over here to progress. Perfect timing because of the high priestess. Perfect timing with the moon. It's like the moon is on your side right here. I'm just, you know, the moon. It's like the moon is on your side. If I have any Wiccans in here, I'm telling you, Mother Moon over here is really watching you. It's a blessing because you really watched, right? The universe is really watching you. You are really, yeah, because you've got all this perfect timing, and it could be a night out just for yourself with the moon. I mean, just as something as simple as that. Maybe you're out with your love. Maybe you're having a date night. Doing something just that simple. Just for relaxation. Just for a little you time. There's that over logical truth and thinking that I kept picking up over here. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Kind of getting back into the truth in the matter of yourself. But this is, you know, with the Queen of Swords over here, it's like you're so calm. And you might even be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra who is going to take you out, and or a Pisces or a Cancer. I have Gemini here twice as well, but they could be taking you out and just really showing you how to stay calm and relaxed and just, hey, you know what, let's just chill out. And, you know, you work so hard. However it is, even if it's just you time with the kids or whatever, or by yourself, it's very calming and very easy. You're going to find yourself feeling very relaxed. I see the moon over here just so relaxing. You can take a deep breath, finally. Breath of fresh air. Soul says, yes, Ace of Swords, please do this, right? Please do this fresh new start. Please start doing something for yourself. Please don't just run around crazy like this, you know, always go, 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 and never having any you time. It's just not mentally healthy. Once again, King of Swords, a lot of you might be dealing with some kind of air sign. However it is, you got the King of Swords coming over here saying, once again, do it for yourself. I think a lot of you are bosses. I got the King of Shields, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. I think somebody over here is a boss. Either a parent or a boss. Or both. It doesn't have to be, but that's a lot of authority going on in this reading. Doing things for yourself, knowing that you need to get to this fresh new start for yourself. It's actually going to bring in more prosperities for you because you're going to have your equilibrium come in. So actually with the equilibrium coming in, it's going to get you balanced. The Temperance says, yeah, you know what? I want you to temper yourself, right? And this will actually bring in more prosperities for you different kinds of prosperities. It might not, it's not going to be like the King of Shields. It's not going to, it might not be just money, but it's going to bring in so many other blessings that are just so different. And, and it feels like in a lot of ways, it's also going to give you this new outlook. I see this kind of new outlook coming in, the way you're thinking and doing things different. And the blessings are just going to be so different, a different kind of prosperity for yourself. Okay, and then for some of you, it could be money as well. It could be better opportunities with money as well. So take it how it resonates, but I see a lot of prosperity is coming through this with the Ace of Pentacles over here, Taurus, for you, okay, to do these things. It could be relationship-wise as well, but getting the faith and the and this blessings again with the Hierophant. So you have the faith, the belief, the blessings. The Hierophant brings blessings as well, faith, belief, blessings, and great relationships. So you could even be connecting better with somebody else. Maybe you guys have been a little disconnected because of work or however, and it's going to bring the Ace of Pentacles back. Okay. And it could even bring the faith and belief back to you, saying, wow, I really didn't need to do all of this. I do have time for myself. I can work that in, right? Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on over here. I've got these new cards. Beautiful new cards of Whispers of Healing. These are for healing messages and inspiration. To dig deep, to know what does Spirit really want us to do and want us to know. These cards are beautiful. I always try to get the really pretty ones. Probably the Taurus in me, right? The Taurus in me says, I need it to be pretty. Okay, guys. Well-being. Isn't that the truth? It's going to be the blessing for your well-being. Yes, absolutely. It's going to kind of like bring you back to yourself. And the next card we have is nature, which, is it nature or nurture? It's nurture, but man, I hear nature. Maybe it's because I see nature in it. I don't know. I just keep thinking. Maybe because of this card too. It's nurture. It's nurture. So, okay, you're going to nurture yourself for your own well-being. It could be through nature though too, right? We are Taurus. We do like the nature. Well, not all of us. I do have a few friends that are Taurus that hate the nature. Like they don't go outside, right? It's like, you can't make me. But the most of us, right? We like to go out in nature. Somehow or another. Okay. So it says on the well-being, it says, make a real effort to change your unhealthy habits. That's it. That's all this is an unhealthy habit with the devil sitting next to the King of Shields. Like I said, excessive. And why is it a bad habit? Because it says with the abundance, you're not giving time to yourself or anyone else. You always had an excuse to why you can't do this, do that. The excuse is mostly to yourself, probably. Through this process, you will be able to determine what is essential to you. Yeah. As you alter your behavior, you will enjoy a sounder body, mind, and spirit. This will mean balancing your relationships and work. Whoa. Well, sitting over here on the equilibrium, we have the what? Relationship card sitting next to what? Well, all of these work cards. Queen of Swords, King of Shields, King of Swords, all these big bosses. So yeah. You will be able to find a healthy channel where you can spend your time more favorably and enjoyably. Okay? So there's this interesting thing, because when they make these pictures, of course, everything in this picture means something. Kind of hard to see, though, unless, you're really, really close. But anyways, I love this because it says her hair. So I'm going to try to bring this as close as possible, you guys. It says the flowing hair and light surrounding this illuminated fairy depict the natural flow of energy. Foxglove relates to self-awareness and knowing where your energy is best utilized. So I would say the foxglove is probably that flower. Okay. As you balance your well-being, you will untangle your webs. Change your habits to bring more wellness into your life. Because it says the spider webs point to life choices and places where you might be deceiving yourself. That's okay. Sorry, guys, about the husband's phone. He said it's a weekend, so things happen. Okay. So, yes, this whole reading and then nurturing yourself is pretty much saying the same thing, right? Go do the things that you want to do. So this one says, no matter what is going on in your being, it is vital to nourish and nurture yourself. This may mean learning how to listen to your needs. This card is asking you to balance the attention you give to the people and situations around you with the attention you give to yourself. This balance will help you make healthier choices for yourself. Do something daily just for yourself. That's what we're talking about. Make sure that you give the time to yourself, whether it's to yourself, to be with your loved ones, however it is. So pretty much, it's pretty much saying the same exact card. Saying exactly the same thing as this card. The only difference is that it's getting really deep down into the nurturing piece of you, right? And the self-nurture, the self-love, the uniqueness of yourself. It says this card suggests you have been pushing yourself and need some self-care. That's really what this whole reading is about, you guys. Pushing yourself over the limit, and you're needing some time out. You need some self-care. That's probably what I should just name this video. Okay, pushing yourself over the limit and needing time out. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.